Steph, I don't know what you expected of yourself, but I mean, I'm going to assume you probably didn't expect what you did. Um, describe just how you were feeling tonight and the kind of rhythm you found.
Yeah, I just was happy to be back out there with my guys, and you sit and watch for 11 games. You just wonder what it's gonna be like to get back out there and finally got that opportunity. You're right. I didn't know what to expect. Just wanted to get some good reps, get up and down, see how my my wind was. And surprisingly, I know I shot it well, but I think my body felt way better than I expected. And the work that put in with the athletic training staff and strength conditioning crew helped me be ready to just jump out there and be in rhythm. And it was a fun game. So my goal is to try to just push the pace on offense and do the things that get us that energy and get the ball moving and get everybody involved. And it was kind of an avalanche on the offensive end, and it was good to get out there and play.
Steph, how much did you have to really plead during that third quarter timeout to have Steve keep you in there? And also, did you sense just a joy and a fun this team felt tonight and in the building too, just something different?
Well, yeah, when you play, have certain lineups, rotations, and what I try to bring out there, and it's gone for 11 games. Obviously, they played amazing. They were 9-2, and just did it in a different way, and it was fun to watch. But I think what we've been accustomed to since I've been here is just playing that up tempo style, and when that ball starts hopping, good things happen, and everybody feels involved, and it's just a fun way to play. And I think the fans tonight in Oracle, you could sense that, and obviously when shots fall, that momentum is pretty consistent throughout the game. And then the third quarter was just it was a quick look to him, and I literally said, no way, no way. I was feeling pretty good, and I think me and him had an understanding where the minutes would kind of fall as the game would go on, and I would give him feedback of how my body was feeling, and I felt amazing. And it wasn't just me just saying that. I really did, and he gave me that extra minute and a half, and I made a shot, so it paid off.
Hey, Steph, we saw the Billy Madison video, but can you just take us through today, leading up to the game, and just the emotions heading into it?
I was excited. It felt like the first day of school again, for real. Just you go through the mental grind of keeping your body somewhat in shape and without being able to play. It's a different challenge. And there's a monotony to it every day. You know what you have to get through, and you know what your goal is for when you come back, and what that all, hopefully it'll pay off. But when I woke up this morning, I knew I was just going to play basketball. Like, that's a great feeling to have. And I think the injury puts into perspective how blessed we all are to be able to play this game, and not to take for granted any opportunity that you get to play the game that you love. And for me, especially, just watching my teammates, man, I just love playing with every single guy that's on our team, and just wanted that feeling again, and it was pretty special.
Steve said that you bring something different to the league than anybody ever has. Is that something that you recognize in yourself as well?
It's hard to kind of wrap my mind around that while I'm still in it and still trying to get better and achieve goals and win championships and things like that. But have a unique style and have really gotten comfortable in what that's like every night when I'm out there playing. But honestly, I'll worry about what that means in the grand scheme of history and all that kind of stuff when I'm done playing. But I'm very comfortable with how I play, how I know I can be effective out there. Just being ready for every moment. Shooting shots I think I can make, and stuff that I practice on, and just being myself.
Steph, why did you convince Steve to let you get back into the game, get back in late? And also, when you see a guy like Gasol on you, a big like that, you start thinking about how you want to mix things up with him or have fun with him or something.
No, it's just plays that you make. There's no thought in my head besides it's not only who you're looking at across the court. It's just you have an ISO and just try to make a play. been in that situation plenty of times. So you just be aggressive and be creative and whatnot. And at the end of the game, coach kind of looked at me because Tyreek hit that 4-point play, and the lead kind of shrunk just a little bit, where a mini run could turn it to a 6, 7, 8-point game. So I know he didn't want to play me those extra 2 minutes, but the game called for it.
Steph, if memory serves, the last time you came back after an absence like this was in Portland in that playoff game when you set the record for points in overtime. How was tonight different from that game, and was it similar in any way?
I started. Last game, I think in Portland, I came off the bench, and it was a different feeling. I know the guys had a lot of momentum in Portland, and as that game went on, I played way over my minute restriction that game because of overtime and whatnot, but it's a different it's a different environment being on the road in a playoff game in the middle of a series where that series is kind of taking an identity and you try to infuse yourself into it. But tonight was just about just getting some reps, getting out there and testing my ankle, seeing how healthy it was, and just trying to play my style and play aggressive.
You did an interview with Marcus while you were out about how that 38% number was kind of gnawing at you. How much were you kind of obsessed with that number? Do you know what you bumped it up to already tonight?
I'm guessing because you're asking me that I got over the 40 mark. No, I mean, I obsess over it just because that's something I work on every single day and something that I've prided myself in my career. That's kind of like the low end of where I want to be. Shooting 40% from three is kind of the well-established kind of point of, above average or whatnot. And especially for me, when you dip below that, if everybody asks you questions like what's going on, whatever. For me, it's just I'm in my own head, just shoot the same shots you take, keep working on your game, and usually the law of averages it'll work out in my favor. And hopefully that continues the rest of the season. So, yeah, I mean that's kind of the obsession about that particular number and shooting threes, and especially because of how many I shoot per game.
Steph, while you were out, one of the big games during that stretch was the Christmas Day game. How difficult was it for you sitting out that game, and did you think at some point that you might be able to give it a go for that Christmas Day?
That was it was weird because it was right in that little in-between zone of kind of assessing my body and knowing I wasn't going to be 100%, but I could be well enough to play and not be in jeopardy of re-injuring myself or whatnot. And I had that on my radar from the time I got hurt, because I knew it was 8 games from that New Orleans game to the Cleveland game, and wanted to play because of how special it is to play on Christmas Day, and obviously knowing who we were playing against. You guys, Coach Q, that was probably my worst pregame workout. I had no inspiration at all. I was just out there mad the whole time because I wasn't suiting up. So I actually stopped my workout like halfway through because I looked at Q, was like, I got nothing for you today, because I was hoping that I'd be able to play. So, if it wasn't Christmas Day, it probably wouldn't have been, that hard to sit out because I wasn't ready. But, that's a big stage.